Okay, so now we got a video of Dave. This was like last week, I think, with the private lesson. So yeah, let's take a look. Normal speed first. Okay, Dave here. I think that it was the last part of the private lesson, and we decided that you could go a little higher on rate. So you're going fast, definitely going pretty fast. So good job on that. But now let's take a look at the technique, okay? We did some good improvements, so now let's talk about it. It looks like with the Hudson, your layback looks a little better. Looks like your chest is out. Like comparison with the Stuart Law, you seem like your finish a little more stronger. But again, there's still a little tension on the shoulders, if you can see, just a little, not too much, okay? But something that we have to take a look at. And yeah, pretty good with the layback. We're gonna talk about the layback a little later. I would like you to recommend something that I realized by watching the video. See if I remember, okay? Good, so the hands go away. Pretty good job with the knees, okay? You're getting better with that. We're working on it during steady state, so really good job in the focus. But take a look at your back, still a little too rounded, just like we watched with John. Remember, sit up, okay? This position that we're here sitting up pretty nicely, we have to keep it. So we move our hands, we extend the hands forward, we keep it, and we pivot the hips forward, okay? Knees go up, and then the catch, we place it, pretty good compression. And let's take a look at the placement. Right here, we see the placement. Again, see here how like we touch a little water before the blade goes in. So remember that we have to keep our hands out of the water when they go in, okay? We have this black splash that it looks super cool, but it's no good for the boat, okay? So something to work on in the future. But again, remembering rolling up a little earlier, were some points that you were doing a really good job, but it looks pretty good, okay? Take a look when you place the blade in, the legs go a little, you engage the legs a little, but take a look at your body, how you're still opening the body a little too much. But a little better compared with the first months I saw you rowing. You're getting there, so really good job. And see how the body opens up a little too much. Your legs could work. Your legs do a good work, but just try to keep the focus. Try to focus in keeping this body forward for a little longer, okay? There's a little bend on the arms. I don't know if you can see it. Right, there's good. And then here they start to bend, and the shoulders go up. And take a look at your blade, how deep it goes, okay? So we have to make sure that we work on that stuff. Okay, let's go a little forward. Let's see if there's another stroke where we can catch it a little better. Yeah, see how deep it goes. Again, I know that there's a lot of folks in the team placing on the blades too deep. But first I want to correct like all the body stuff, and then we're going to talk about how deep the blades have to go, okay? Yeah, this one, the bending of the arms was actually a little better, at least on the starboard side. So good job on that. And relax the shoulders down at the finish. There's a little shoulders up at the finish. And the release looks pretty good actually on this side. Let's take a look on the other side. Yeah, pretty good job with the release. But see, you release cleanly and then the blades go like down in the water. So the objective is trying to keep the blades out of the water, okay, most of the time. Good. Let's talk about the drive. It looks pretty good here. But then look how your hands go up. Like they start low, they go up, up, and then they go low again. So that's the famous rainbow, okay? And look how bring the hands low. There's a little washing out on this port plate. Let's take a look if another one like looks a little better. Probably it was just one stroke, so let's see. Ooh, this one was actually a little better. But yeah, just try to make sure that you finish all the way up, then top down, then release, and keep the top down, okay? Keep it. So then we were talking about, sorry, I think that we were talking about the drive, how we have to get like a flat and straight drive, okay? Try to avoid bringing the shoulders up, because that's gonna make us bring the hands up. That's gonna make us go with these deep blades that we see right here, okay? But the legs are working again. Just have to make sure that we relax the upper body, okay? And the body looks good. The problem, I think that I mentioned it before. You open the body a little too early, and then when we go to engage the body at the last part of the stroke, it looks like we barely use the body. See right here, like we don't see a big opening with the body, a good send with the body. We just like, because we open it here too early, then at the end it's just like, Again, I'm not talking about layback. The layback is pretty good. I'm just talking about keeping the body forward at the catch and saving it for when the legs are a little more engaged, okay? Don't rush to open the body. Don't rush to work on... Don't rush in like letting the back do the work, okay? Focus on like letting the legs drive it, and then organize it, okay? The layback looks pretty good. I'm not talking about having more layback. I'm talking about like in here, keeping the body forward and then opening strongly, like you send the boat. Okay, it's a smooth motion at the end with the legs almost down, the arms trying to break in, and oh sorry, I messed it up. The legs are almost down, and then the body starts to activate, and the arms go in. Okay, had a long day, so sorry if I said weird stuff. Okay, but good job, getting better, Dave, and let's keep working. Okay.